Welcome. As you can see, I'm not here today, and we kindly have a substitute that has stepped in to be here today. I'm going to review the expectations that you need to follow in class and also what you will be doing. So this is reading class. So you will be silently reading and getting all the minutes that you can possibly get in before we do our final minutes for the week tomorrow when I return. So you will be silently reading for the period. Make sure at the end of the period, when the last 5 minutes, that you log your reading in your notebook. Remember, I highly recommend after you read a couple of paragraphs that you write down in your log what you read so that you don't forget. At least every 15 minutes would be nice, but for sure, by the end of the class period, you should have a good paragraph of what you read. The expectation is to always be kind and respectful to our substitute and follow all classroom expectations. Now, if you've forgotten those, I'm going to review those real quick for you. Now, you will be silently reading, so there should be a voice level of 0. No voices, lips are sealed. If at any time the substitute has to get your attention and you are not following instructions, they will count down from 3 to 1, where your voices need to be off. Remember our classroom motto, effort is everything. So you need to be trying your best to read. If there is a word that comes up that you do not know, please reach out to the substitute and ask them to help you. If the substitute is unavailable, please ask them for permission to use your laptop to Google the word. Remember that every student is given respect upon entering this classroom, and it is not an earned item. And please do not display disrespect if you do not towards your reaction or your behavior. Please do not act disrespectfully towards the sub. Remember, respect privacy and your rights. No one has the right to interfere with anyone else's learning. That means you are silently reading. You are not chatting with your neighbor. You are not disrupting someone's reading. That is interfering with their learning. The substitute will warn you once, and if they have to tell you again, they will just call the office and have you removed from the classroom. And remember, when you're entering and exiting the classroom, you enter in quietly, pull out your reading materials, and when you're exiting the classroom, you are going to be asked the last 2 minutes of class, you'll be told to stand up, gather your items, push in your chair, and you stand behind it quietly. The substitute will not release you until you are demonstrating with your behavior that you are quietly waiting patiently behind your chair to be excused. Remember, as you're doing this, to look around your desk to ensure there's nothing left behind, like scrap paper, pencils, etc., and exit the classroom respectfully. And to recap, today you're going to silently read, and don't forget to log your reading in your notebook. Be kind and respectful to our substitute. Follow all classroom expectations. And if you are doing this, the substitute may have other options that I left for them, if you have been silently reading, that they can choose to do with you if they feel that you have followed these instructions. Thank you, and I will see you tomorrow.